The following affiliated stations present Dan Viamonte and the Sagittari Production Players in Gaston Huckabee's adaptation of Robert Louis Stevenson's novel, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
I say, Udderson, awfully fine supper tonight.
Splendid cuisine, those Punjabs.
'Tis a shame, though, you're declining on Henry's tickets for the theater. A terribly popular show, now with penny dreadfuls being tossed about on every other corner. Quite hard to come by tickets, you know. Not your taste in drama, I take it.
You and our good friend know of my fondness of such diversions. It's simply I have more pressing matters that occupy my time, Enfield.
Call your attentions what you like, but I cannot recall you darkening the steps of any theater in 20 years, cousin.
Now, you see here, in those 20 years you've aforementioned, let it be noted that of all the time...
Get out of my way!
Excuse you, dear man!
I said move, or I'll...
For God's sake, let him pass, Udderson. Can you believe such disrespect?
Absolutely disrespectful. Look at the way he continues on with that crowd, with that ill-bred gait. He displays no interest in civil comportment.
Classless brute.
Neanderthal by the looks of him.
Good heavens, he's headed straight for that young girl tossing about on hopscotch.
That beast will plow right over the child if she doesn't turn round. Young girl. Young girl! Move!
He's a juggernaut, and he's not planning on sidestepping anyone in his path. Quick, Udderson, we must stop him. Here now, mister, hold it right there.
Dear child, are you all right? You deliberately trampled that child, just as you ran roughshod into my companion. What is your problem, man?
Speak, or so help me, I'll slap the words from your mouth with my fist.
Will you take your hands off me? She's not the worst. Aware.
I want my father!
I heard my daughter screaming. Where is she? Cordelia, are you all right? What's the meaning of this?
This hellkite here purposely barreled over your child as if you were nothing more than a shadow.
He did. I saw him with me own 2 eyes from his stoop up there. He came rushing down all the way from Portman Mews, not watching the Karen who was in front of his feet. He strode right up behind the lass and pushed her aside with the eel. A monster he is.
Are you the father?
Simon Oakey, sir. Did he do this?
Mr. Oakey, I suggest she see a doctor come morning. A broken bone doesn't always present itself at once in matters as these. If it were not an hour as late as this, I could suggest a fine physician, familiar with such caring work.
No, she's fine, I'm telling you.
Oh, you bloody blatherskite. I ought to
As
beat
I
you on...
said, if it were not for the late hour, but I know for a fact this doctor had plans to be away from home.
Something of an urgent nature, he insisted. Unexpected, I'm told.
Here is the physician's business card. In the morning, tell him that Mr. G.J. Utterson sent you. And I assure you, there will be no charge for his service.
No, Bill. What kind of lowlife do you take me for? I can see to me bills, and I don't be needing charity of some do-good and sawbones.
Do as your pride lets you. But see to that child's goodly care, sir.
A serious matter, is it? I'll take a gentleman's card, if you don't mind.
Very well then. Come, Enfield. Neither you nor I can do more here, I think.
Yo! That's just lolly for the two of you to take off, never to be seen or heard of again. But what about this Harry fellow? The brute who done caused all these bruises in the first place?
Can't go like dealing with that unpunished there, can you?
What are they making on about, Edison?
Yes, I see your point, madam. These people here recognize the need for recompense in the absence of an immediate civil judgment.
They what?
The crowd is demanding the attacker settle up, as it were, with the child's family.
Now that's blackmail.
Sparkling word coming from an ogre.
Watch your temper, man. You're in enough trouble as any court should see. Be best if you offered a gracious payment to outfit any further losses.
Well, let's settle this whole blasted matter and let me be on my way.
It might, if it ain't insulting.
Okay. Here!
Blimey, £300.
So accept it! Or I will brain you!
Is that an acceptable sum?
Aye.
Then I'll take my leave of you. And to hell with the rest of you.
It's a season thing. I don't know what that is.
Enter.
Good morning, Dr. Jekyll. Your morning tea and oats.
Oh, thank you, Poole. Oh, just sit it down.
Sir?
Over there on the dresser.
Did you not rest well? You look as if it were another difficult night. Not an hour's rest by the sign of it.
Oh, yes. Well, I was held up in the lab with a colleague who dropped in.
Yes, I see.
Oh, I suppose we got distracted to this late hour.
Pulling an all-nighter, I see. Very dedicated. If I may say so, your devotion to the medical profession is admirable. The senior Dr. Jekyll, whom I knew well, would be altogether gratified at the reputation you have made for yourself. I don't see Dr. Lanyon putting in the hours you do.
Lanyon. He's just not a curious man.
No.
But a capable physician, nonetheless. What time is it, Poole? Have I become a sloth and overslept?
A bit, I'm afraid. But it is my doing, sir. I thought an extra hour might do you good. I hesitated to wake you, but several patients have queued in the downstairs clinic. Not at all lenient with their tone.
Oh, blast it! Why didn't you just speak up? Go tell Helena. I'll be down as quick as I can.
Very well, sir.
Climb down out of the clouds, Doctor.
Oh, sorry about that, nurse. How long have my patients been waiting?
Just long enough for the man in room 1. He was already here when Poole greeted me at 7.
Oh, well, then what you're saying is that I shouldn't delay anymore.
Well, here's his chart.